Gosh darn it, there's so much work and I'm so stressed. I'm definitely going to fail Miss Bertha's test.
Have you ever heard of Take 5?
No, I have not. Enlighten me.
Are you stressed with schoolwork and can't seem to get your work in time?
Are you struggling to make new friends?
Do you think you could be managing your money more effectively?
Wipe your tears away.
Introducing
Take 5, the #1 app to improve your life.
Approximately 3 in 4 teens struggle with their mental and physical health, with academic stress contributing to it. 38% of teens struggle with their interpersonal communication, while 74% aren't confident about their financial literacy skills. What's even worse is that over half of these teens feel overwhelmed when it comes to improving their situation. While there are numerous amounts of individual apps for each of these components, teens struggle to find an app that incorporates everything they might need, which is why we created an all-in-one app for teens called Take 5.
Take 5 is a self-improvement app for teens that has 5 main categories: mind, body, finance, productivity, and people. Each category has several different elements, among which learn and practice are universal. Each category also has a specialized element. For example, people has the verbal element, which uses voice recordings of our users and AI to give them feedback on the rate of speech and enunciation.
Today I'm going to go through our app and its different components and their specializations, right? So for mind, we've got a progress check, which is just a quiz with 5 questions, very simple questions. Nothing much. How do you feel about your relationships? How have you been kind to yourself today? You can just answer however you want. I'll give you a score at the end. If you answer 3 for all of them, you're going to get a 15 because there's 5 questions. So body is going to have a diet tracker where it shows you several meals where you can like decide something that you like want to eat something healthy, and it'll like if you click one of these it'll go to an external website where it's got the recipe and stuff, and you can just feel good about eating something that you know is healthy and you don't have to spend time looking for it. Next we have productivity, where we've got a calendar where you can keep track of what you have to do and things that you've done, and really just schedule yourself and make sure you know what you're doing with your time and all that. Next we've got finance, which is going to have a finance tracker, which will have like basically just a place to keep track of all of your money and what you're spending and what you're spending it on. Make sure that you really know and have a grasp of your financial situation. And the last one we've got people, where it's got verbal, which is basically a place where you can read a sample text and our AI will give you a rating based on your rate of speech and your pronunciation, and you can just understand how you're talking and what you need to improve on. And then we've also got a settings page for people with disabilities and that might not have the best time using our app. And that's it.
A professional skill that we have all acquired from this experience is the delegation of tasks. It is critical for members to be able to assess their strengths and weaknesses and contribute based upon them. Building off of that, we learned how to use our skills and limitations to the greater advantage of the group.
Time management in our team is very important. With our members being in a lot of different clubs and having a lot of different responsibilities, we had to learn to work on everyone's schedule. This included sending out remind messages and delegating tasks at every weekly meeting. This also involved assigning multiple people per job to make sure people had an accountability partner to make sure jobs got done.
The main diversity on our app team is the gender, age, and background. With our female perspective, we were allowed to make the app more inclusive in terms of our color scheme and overall aesthetic. Also, our age differences gave us a more diverse perspective in the issue of self-improvement with teens. The diverse backgrounds on the team include physical activities, academic interests, and hobbies. These very different interests impacted the content included, such as diet and nutrition, as well as finance, management, and financial literacy.